WCCO Travel does it again. A complete Washington, D.C. vacation for only $299. Children 17 and under, only $189. This WCCO Travel ITA exclusive includes non-stop round-trip airfare, 3 nights at the world-famous Mayflower Hotel, and a tourmobile pass for sightseeing in our nation's capital. Longer stays available. Departures begin June 6th through September 9th, Mondays and Fridays. Call WCCO Travel at 921-3559.
Weather Center 4, keeping you ahead of the storm.
The city of Minneapolis tonight celebrated the Aquatennial with a torchlight parade, while farmers to the northwest spent this evening with the top man in agriculture inspecting the damage done by the lack of rain.
WCCO Television presents Pat Miles, Don Shelby, Mike Fairborn, and Mark Rosen. This is the 10 p.m. report.
The sewer system tried to gobble up the rain, but couldn't do it fast enough. There was just too much. People tried to avoid the rain, but umbrellas have their limits when the sky opens up like it did today. You could hardly even stay dry at the bus stop. MTC made some pretty big splashes. Wet today? Yes, it was. Welcome, you bet. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Walcher for Pat Miles and Don Shelby, who tonight attended the Aquatennial Torchlight Parade. While this day brought rain to much of our area, it also brought the U.S. Agriculture Secretary to Minnesota. Tonight, Richard Ling toured a drought-stricken farm near St. Cloud. It's part of his 10-state sweep through the areas hard hit by the lack of rain this summer. And Cindy Hilger reports.
Dennis Trout has watched his 320 acres of corn, alfalfa, and barley dry up before his very eyes.
Right now, if we did get any rain, this crop won't amount to anything anyway.
Trout has never seen cornfields in worse shape. To give you an example, this corn has been watered with a garden sprinkler. It stands about 6 feet tall, and there are some signs of some ear development. But just a few feet away at corn that hasn't been watered, well, it stands about half the size, and there's no sign of any ears. Tonight, Agriculture Secretary Richard Ling got a first-hand look at how bad Trout's crops are.
You said it did rain here today? We had a light shower this morning. Like I said, if anything, it might have been 1/10 of an inch of that.
Oh, no. Ling has been traveling the Midwest looking at farms. He told Trout this field is as bad as he's seen anywhere.
So what are you going to do? I really don't know. Hopefully, that's what I've got you out here for. Hopefully you're going to tell me what to do.
Ling didn't have many answers for Trout or the dozens of other farmers gathered here tonight.
But I doubt if farmers expect the government to hold them totally harmless at the end of the drought. They'd like to have enough help so that they can survive for another year.
Farmers did hear about a Senate bill that will give them 65% crop loss relief after they absorb the first 35%. It's small consolation for people in this area who have seen a year's worth of work and income dry up. With Dave Cheney, Cindy Hilger, WCCO Television News, Sartell.
After his stop in Minnesota, Agriculture Secretary Ling tomorrow moves on to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Governor Perpich has ordered the National Guard to supply safe drinking water to residents of Haven Township that is near St. Cloud. Wells there have run dry because of the drought, leaving some 50 families without water. 2 500-gallon trucks are expected to arrive in Haven Township tomorrow. They celebrated the City of Lakes tonight with blazing torches to show the way for the Aquatennial Torchlight Parade. The highlight of the summer celebration is underway at this hour with 19 marching bands, characters from Disneyland, and Grand Marshal Kurt Carlson. Tonight, for the first time in decades, 90 torches lighted the way for the parade goers, and thousands lined the streets to catch a glimpse.
Oh, it's just the excitement and the people. It's fun to watch people, and I love the bands. And these two want to see Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, this is their first parade.
Yeah.
Huh? The parade features celebrities galore, including many of the folks you see here on the air at Channel 4. Here's a look and listen to some of the Torchlight Parade. other news this evening, Minneapolis City Council member Barbara Carlson and members of the Public Works Department spent this day in Milwaukee. They inspected that city's garbage cart system, which has been in place for 6 years. A similar system is under consideration in Minneapolis. It's promoted as a way to save on sanitation costs by using mechanical devices to empty the trash, reducing the size of the sanitation crew. The garbage cart idea has run into stiff opposition in some Minneapolis neighborhoods. The Ritz Hotel in downtown Minneapolis will hold a liquidation sale tomorrow. Everything from clocks to patio furniture will be sold. The Ritz was closed recently to make way for a new commercial development. After 23 years, one of Minneapolis's most respected and visible police officers is turning in his badge. Jack McCarthy served as police chief and precinct chief, and he headed up almost every unit in the department. Although the current chief hasn't always seen eye to eye with Jack McCarthy, he told him today that he had served the public very well. Tonight, the Honeywell Corporation has sent its jet to pick up the parents of the New Hope woman murdered yesterday. Her parents were vacationing in Wyoming when 26-year-old Kathy Nesser, a Honeywell employee, was killed as she returned home from work. Police say that Randy Landon, a former Honeywell worker, is the prime suspect in the shooting death. A statewide search is underway now for Landon, who was convicted in the